A very good morning to you and welcome to Wellness This Morning with me, Sandra Cope. Now today we're doing it totally differently. I am at the Black Phoenix UG pole dancing studio. Yes, pole dancing or pole fitness studio, and I am here with the instructor, Ashman, and she's going to be telling us more about pole dancing and fitness and what it's all about. Good morning, Ashman.
Hi,
how are you?
Sandy. How are you?
I'm good. I've been wanting to come to your studio for ages and I'm so glad to be here.
I'm glad you were able to make it this time, even though it was a little bit of a rush from time to time,
Yes.
but I'm grateful you're finally here.
So tell us about what is, many people think pole dancing is just something so easy that you do. They actually don't know that it's a fitness. What is pole dancing fitness about?
Mostly people, the pole dancing has been demonized in so many years as being just pole dancing and twerking and doing other things. But there's also the different aspect of pole dancing, which is pole fitness. The part about pole fitness is not talked about much. It's actually 3 sports combined into one: acrobatics, athletics, and pole fitness on its own. And pole, basically, what is different about pole is it uses different part of your body.
Yes.
Like in other sports, you don't use the top of your feet. You use your inner thighs, your midsection, your sides, even your armpits are all used on the pole. Everything needs to do contact. This is why also we have to be dressed
Like
openly.
that, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're in close contact with the pole.
Constantly, the metal must stick to the pole.
Okay.
And I started it just as a way of keeping fit and trying to lose my baby weight, which I had been struggling for years. And when they started doing the first pole classes in Uganda, I decided to join. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't hurt. And I saw within 3 months, I started in October, by January, I had lost everything.
Wow.
Everything. But it depends on your own dedication.
Yes.
I was working one yoga class a week and 1 pole dancing class a week, and you also watch what you eat.
So what do you eat? I
started everything. I stopped Coke, I stopped sugars, I stopped Fantas. I started going everything natural. Instead of using crystallized sugar, I use honey. For snacks, instead of binging on cookies and everything, I started looking for dried fruits, which we have plenty in Uganda. Like
Yes,
we have the dried gonja bananas, we have the raisins, we have apples, we have everything which perfectly dry, which is raw energy for you as well. Because all of it work together, or else you can't do one without the other. Yeah.
And that's what many people want. They're like, how can I lose weight but I don't want to change my diet? It's like a whole...
It has to work together. It has to work together. Because within 4 years, I started a year as a student, and then I kept on going, and it became such a beautiful passion. And pole can be done anywhere. It's not that you have to go to a studio. You can actually buy your own pole like I did at home and install it in your house. No need for chiseling, no need for hammering. You just actually tighten it until it becomes super.
Oh, until it's on both ends very
Exactly,
tight.
completely.
Also, you didn't have to drill at the top or at the bottom.
Nothing, just tightening it. It has bolts inside where you tighten and it immediately fixes on your foot.
And it won't move.
It
so
will not
just
move.
Stays.
Yeah.
Oh, that is quite simple.
And one thing people don't know is like the pole has 2 settings. There's a fix and a spinning setting, as you can see up there.
Yes.
It spins on its own.
So it makes it easier for you to spin.
Exercise. But the trick is to get used to the motion sickness.
Yes,
When you've just experienced. Yeah. Normally in other classes all around the world, they try and teach you on fix.
But isn't it harder on fixed?
It is. You bruise. They call them pole pieces. You definitely bruise when it's on fix. But some people who are scared, it's easier for them. But since I started in Uganda, I like to start immediately on spin. Because spin, you need to get used to the motion. And it's something you cannot just skip. You have to. Because I've had some students who've been abroad and have done spin, fix. But the second they get to spin, they regress. They completely regress. Like you said, they sit down, they want to throw up. Because it spins very fast. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I like to start it from the beginning and getting used to it slowly by slowly until it just becomes second nature.
And the silk.
Yes. This is practically new. I got my silk from South Africa. It's a new thing because people usually just do silk independently. But it's just been recently added to the pole, so you can do both.
So it comes in like
it's a 5-meter piece, and it's divided evenly into 2 pieces, which is 2.5 meters. It's a special silk, so it's very easy to work with, very light, and it's strong enough to withstand all the pressure, because there's a lot of pressure when you pull on the silk. So it's very, very sturdy and stable. And it's practically new, but you also need a base of pole before you can start the silk.
Okay.
You need to pick up the speed, you need to pick up the core strength, you need to pick up some of to be comfortable on the pole for you to now be able to let go of your hands and trust the pole.
Letting go was not easy.
Trust me, you did very well. I know students have refused to let go in my first classes, so you did very well.
So how can people find you if they want to come to Black Phoenix?
Well, so far,
pole dancing.
I have my page. Just please contact me on my page. Once
Black Phoenix UG on Instagram.
Yes, on Instagram.
Okay.
You can just follow us and just ask me the questions. I usually teach 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I have a morning class at 11. And also an evening class for the mummies and the people who are working, 5:30 till 6:30. So you just keep it part of their routine. After work, they come for 1 hour and then they go home. So we're trying to make it as available and available to people as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So for beginners, for people who are watching and they want to come through, what are those first basic steps? That
As you can see in the previous video as we're working out, the first basic step is the first hook.
Oh,
that first hook. It's the one that you're going to be using basically in every level of pole. This is the one you teach in the beginning and you must master it. Because believe it or not, in pole, your legs are the strongest than anything else.
Because they hold
inner thigh, they hold. Every piece of your body touches the pole. Every contact on the pole makes it more stable. So that basic move, you have to learn it because you're going to be climbing on it. You're going to be spinning on it, turning around on it, as you can see in the other videos you've seen you can find on my page and see. And then the other ones is just to get you comfortable walking because you're not supposed to stop. Pole is still about to be beautiful and still be sexy. It's supposed to be empowering. There is still the part of dancing which is pole, exotic pole. It's called exotic pole. We'll do some flow work and it's still about just making you feel beautiful and confident. Exactly. A little bit of acro chair. They call it pole heels, which I also give classes on Wednesdays because we do on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are the most important, and there's also the climb. Climb on pole is important because, as you can see, height is what matters. You need to be able to climb to the top and be able to do different moves as you're going down and spinning.
Yes.
So as you can see, I was teaching you also the climb, which is also using the top of your feet. As you can see, pole uses the different part of your feet, which use the top, the knees, and your inner thighs, which hold the pole very tightly, so you're independent to let your hands go. But yes, we have the forward hook, the climb, and we also have now just the other basics, which has hundreds of other poses you have to learn as you're going. Yes,
upside down,
the inversions, and a lot of more. Come to class to find out, I guess.
Well, I had so much fun here with Ashman and pole dancing. As you can see, I'm right next to the pole. I'm telling you, this stuff is so addictive. So Ashman, what do you have to tell people out there who are intrigued?
If you're curious, I'm sure you've seen it on TV or on Instagram and you're trying to lose weight in a healthy way and also have fun with it, because I was the same. I discovered pole when I was trying to lose my baby weight and it was a struggle. But within 3 or 4 months, because I was dedicated with food, exercise, and I saw it all go away. So if you want to find us, please come. I have an Instagram page. Please follow us for more information. We will write to you and get back to you. And please come join us and have fun.
Yeah.
That's the whole part of it. You're supposed to have fun with it.
Well, you had Ashman. You can follow her on her Instagram page, and that is at Black Phoenix UG on Instagram. Go on there. I'm telling you, she's got really nice videos. She does all this stuff, and you'll just be motivated to come through it. And as you had her say, if you have been battling with baby weight, you need to come on here. You're going to lose that weight. Well, that was all I had for you here this morning on Wellness. But don't go anywhere because we have something more for you. Stay at sea.